touchdown. Johnson wins the 60 meters. Drive to deep center field. The Spartans are Mountain West champs. For every college football player, the chance to play in a postseason bowl game is a dream come true. In 2020, the Spartans were awarded a spot in the Arizona Bowl, but the experience was not exactly what the players anticipated.
There's always some really cool components of a bowl game, right? Whether it's meals with the opposing team, kind of a banquet, like, oh, we're gonna get you type thing, and some community service outreach. It's really a special reward to be able to do that. When we went to the Arizona Bowl in 20, there wasn't any of that because of COVID.
For star defensive lineman Cade Hall, the Arizona Bowl was an even bigger disappointment as he was forced to watch the game from home.
Because of COVID and everything, I had actually gotten contact traced, so I wasn't able to go. It was pretty devastating. I mean, everything that we'd all put into that season and winning the championship, and then the bowl game was kind of supposed to be the cherry on top, that we all got to go and spend more time together, and not being able to be a part of that, watching it at home from my couch was pretty heartbreaking.
The 2022 Spartans finished the season with a 7-4 record, and with it, a trip to the famous Idaho Potato Bowl.
To be able to offer that to the football student athletes, you get extra practice, you get to go to a destination, you get to kind of celebrate a good season, and students and student athletes can celebrate success, and success in football means making a bowl game.
So Boise we go.
Oh, it's cold! It is cold! The team leaves days before the game and spends time together bonding over a variety of events.
We just touched ground for the Idaho Potato Bowl, and the best way to start all of this off is truly with a Beyond Football event. I couldn't be more excited. We are here packaging boxes for the Idaho Food Bank, putting together care packages for families in need throughout Boise and throughout the Treasure Valley. We are rooted in volunteerism through the Beyond Football program within our culture at San Jose State and San Jose State football. There's no better way for us to kick off the next few days here in Boise than by giving back.
We're coming in hot, we're rocking and rolling now.
Broke a record today. You guys boxed up 40,896 meals, so thank you.
Once the final meal was packed, it was time to head over to Section 37 for some axe throwing.
I think everyone has really enjoyed just getting to spend some time as a team where we're not so focused on the game. So much of what we do is focused on the game, but we get to do stuff like this, and we get to check out downtown Boise, and we get to package meals for homeless people and just changing it up. It's been a lot of fun.
For our team, this is the first one that we've been to where it's actually a bowl game experience. Last time was COVID and we were basically locked down. So all of this stuff has been really special here in Boise.
So just who was the most skilled axe thrower?
Well, it's definitely not me. So far, it looks like maybe my son, Scotty, who's on the trip with us. He seems to be knocking them down pretty good.
As game day approaches, alumni, donors, and fans all arrive at the famous Idaho Potato Bowl to participate in the festivities. On a frigid evening in Boise, guests were entertained at the Mash Bash, a battle of the bands between the Spartans marching band and their Eastern Michigan counterparts.
There's nothing like San Jose State fans coming out for the team. I mean, we've seen a transformation over the last several years. People are coming out in the thousands to every game, and I'm walking around town, I keep running into people. It's awesome.
The fans were pumped up, as were the band members.
We were super excited to watch when the bowls were being projected. Everybody was planning out their holidays, wondering which one we were going to get to. When we found out we were coming here to Boise, we all went out and bought some gloves and some hand warmers to get ready for our trip, and we were really excited about it.
As kickoff approached, fans showed their Spartan pride in the freezing conditions, and Coach Brennan addressed his team after one final practice together.
One last go round. One last ride for this team. What a special group it's been. Incredible. I'm sad for a minute. I just looked at Cade. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. Really special group of people. Everything from the start, how it started, 1-11, right? COVID, championships, and then to end here with a great experience being together. This team got to be together for an extra month. It's special. It's really special. Let's have fun and really play for each other. That's what makes us different. This team plays for each other like no team I've ever seen. Love you guys. Cade, get them out.
While the game's outcome wasn't in the Spartans' favor, the memories made during this bowl game experience will last a lifetime for players and fans alike.
The experience has been fantastic. Downtown Boise has been welcoming. Families are here. You can see how many fans are here supporting us. It's been a truly great experience. I'm really happy that we're able to do this.
I'm seeing more people wearing Spartan outfits on the streets. I'm seeing license plates that announce they are alumni from San Jose State. And look around this room at the people who come out to Boise, Idaho to watch the Spartans play football.
Never before has San Jose State seen such a high level of achievement across so many sport programs. Here's a look back at some of the team and individual successes during the fall 2022 semester.
Game day, baby, let's go.
Men's soccer started the season with some difficult out-of-conference matchups against highly ranked teams. Playing against these opponents of high caliber prepared the Spartans for a run at the Western Athletic Conference title.
We went on the road and won at Davis, which is always a difficult place for us to play, and that kind of started a little bit of momentum and a little bit of belief.
The Spartans had a 7-game unbeaten streak on their way to their highest seed in the WAC tournament at number 2. They faced number 3 seed Seattle in the semifinals, and the result was a big 4-0 win over the Redhawks.
That last 20 minutes of the first half, we definitely showed our dominance, and into the second half, I felt comfortable. It felt great to win like that. It did, you know, we deserved it.
Like a kind of statement victory was really good, and that, again, bodes well for the future.
Cycle! The WAC title game was against California Baptist on the Lancers' home field. The Spartans outshot the Lancers 9-4 in the second half, but after a scoreless 120 minutes of play, the championship would come down to a shootout. Unfortunately for the Spartans, their dreams of a conference championship would end there. But the team can hold their heads high. They made quite an impact for such a young squad.
Probably the best team I've been a part of in San Jose. You know, not just for what people bring on the field, but off the field. It's been an environment that I've loved, I know everyone else has loved, and something I haven't experienced before, and I'm really grateful for that this season.
Out of all the teams I've had in 35 years, this would exemplify more of a great team effort, a great team culture, and just a group that really fought hard for each other.
1, 2, 3, family!
For the Spartan soccer women, the start of the season was similar to the men's team, but with an ending that was much sweeter. The Spartan women shrugged off early season setbacks and embarked on an undefeated streak of their own with strong conference play.
My expectations coming into the season was that this team was going to find their own voice. Give credit to our players on finding their own strengths in their pieces, and I just placed them where I thought was best suited.
You could tell there was a new energy, new vibe on the team that we all wanted to fight and work, and in the end, we just believed in each other and worked for each other.
Mountain West Defensive Player of the Year, Jada Wilson, and Newcomer of the Year, freshman goalkeeper Bonta Pernot, helped first-year head coach Tina Estrada find the right formula.
Jada Wilson was instrumental in our defensive part of the team. She's a veteran, she was a fifth-year player, and she really developed into the player that I always thought she could be. Our Newcomer of the Year for Mountain West, Bonta, was incredible. She didn't have an easy road. She came in, had COVID, lost 15 pounds, got injured. She had a lot of adversity to go through, and she ended on such a high note, and it just speaks volumes to her character.
The women's soccer team would go on to win the Mountain West regular season and gain a berth in the conference championship tournament.
Takes a shot and buries it.
The Spartans opened the tournament with a 1-0 victory over Colorado College before facing New Mexico and the Elements in the semifinals.
In the second half, the wind picked up. So then we were going against 20 miles an hour winds. We couldn't get out of our half. You know, they were just coming after us. But our team was prepared for that, and they knew we were going to defend more.
They had fresh legs. We were coming off of one game, but we played defense, played hard, played for each other, and eventually went to PKs.
After defeating New Mexico in a shootout, another shootout was needed against top-seeded Wyoming.
It was absolutely a game that our players wanted back because we had lost to them in the regular season, and they just rose to the occasion.
Had a lot of opportunities, but in the end, still 0-0, so we had to go to PKs.
Once again, Spartan goalkeeper Bonta Pernot came up big with 2 saves in the penalty shootout, including the clincher that made San Jose State Mountain West champions. She was named Most Valuable Player in the tournament.
It was very fun and exciting. More excitement than I would have liked, actually.
Knowing that we all believed in each other and wanted to work for each other, for this family, is really what helped us be successful.
Last season, the women's golf team won the Mountain West Championship in record-setting fashion. They also won their first NCAA regional title. Then the Spartans made the match play portion of the NCAA championships and finished 3rd in the country. This year, the team picked up right where they left off with 2 tournament victories.
Our motto all along has been learning from each other, sharing ideas. Everybody's has different strengths, and so combining all of those ideas together and working on lifting each other up, and we have a lot of synergy. So we kind of promoted that, trying to get in that mindset.
In the first tournament of the fall season, senior Kaisa Arwafial led San Jose State to victory at the USF Intercollegiate. Kaisa shot a school record 7 under 64 in the final round to win the individual title, while the team shot a school record 274 final round score en route to a 4-shot victory.
Kaisa Arwafial was really amazing. We had a few stumbles down the stretch, and she just basically lifted us all on her back and just kind of carried us home to the victory.
My goal since I was little was to win an individual college tournament, so I knew I could do it, but doing it by shooting that low was probably not something that I expected.
At the 20th annual Landfall Tradition Tournament, junior Louisa Karlbaum shot a 3 under 69 final round to win her first individual title as a Spartan. Her score of 10 under 206 set a new tournament record for individual low score.
I started off with a really good round, and from there I just kept going, just playing my game. I can play through nervous times and play under pressure, and that's an experience I really will take with me into next semester.
The team will now take a break for studies before ramping up for the spring schedule and a run at another Mountain West Championship and national title.
We really are going to try to go to the finals in the match play and snag that national championship.
The volleyball team again showed why they are one of the best in the Mountain West Conference. The Spartans' home court advantage was evident in their 9-1 record at Yosh-Uchida Hall.
Playing at YUH is unreal. It's like no other. You get it packed with your friends, family, fans, just anybody from anywhere comes and supports, and it's loud, it gets hectic.
The Spartans started conference play with a 9-game winning streak on their way to a program-best 14-4 conference record. This earned them a bye in the first round of the Mountain West Championship.
Very proud of everything we accomplished this year, very proud of the obstacles that we overcame, very proud of the team, and very proud of the individuals that I was able to coach.
While most students head home for Thanksgiving, the volleyball team headed to Colorado State for the end-of-year tournament. Led by Haley Nelson, Blair Fleming, and Amethyst Harper, the Spartans defeated San Diego State in the semifinals of the tournament to advance to the finals versus Utah State.
Coming into that match, I knew there was no way our team was going to let another one go to San Diego State. I was really confident. I know they were going to get after it from the service line. They were going to do a lot of really good things, but you know, it was a good performance for us in the tournament.
In the final versus Utah State, the Spartans took the first set but just couldn't find their game and lost to the Aggies 3-1. While it wasn't the finish the team had hoped for, it doesn't take away from their tremendous accomplishments this season.
We don't have to be perfect right now in this moment, but as long as we are working towards things to make us better, and so that we can have the opportunity to play our best volleyball, that is what's going to get us the most success.
We spend so much time investing into the relationships that we've built, and that's a huge reason why people want to be a part of Spartan volleyball.
For San Jose State swimmer Andrea Dragway, a weekend in New York, Miami, or Paris is just as common as a road meet against a Spartan swim team rival. The SJSU sophomore has taken her skills out of the pool and onto the runways of the world's fashion capitals.
Pageants is a really fun part of my life. It's very new to me, as it is for like everyone around me. They're like, wow, you're in pageants. Like, no one expected me to be, and neither did I.
A native of Bucharest, Romania, Andrea began swimming at an early age as a way to strengthen a bad back. Her skills were immediately evident, and by the time she reached high school, she was being recruited by colleges across the United States.
We hit it off right away and immediately recognized a few things: high level of talent, high level of focus, and she was just a great person. Very academically focused, very focused on being a successful student athlete. Andrea is exactly what we're looking for.
Upon her arrival at San Jose State, Andrea spent hours in the pool, competing in the grueling 200 butterfly. A knee injury cut short her freshman season, but she soon found another way to compete.
I was looking on TV and seeing all these strong women being in pageants, and I was so inspired by them. But I was like, wow, I could never be on stage like that, talk in front of so many people and inspire so many people and act like it's so easy.
Andrea quickly gained confidence on the catwalk and won the title of Miss San Jose U.S. Nation. Unaware of their teammates' new endeavor, the Spartan swim team was shocked when they learned of her pageant success.
I was aware she was a model just from seeing pictures on her Instagram of runway stuff. And there was a passing comment she had made about being Miss San Jose. And I said, wait, did you just say you're Miss San Jose? And no one, I think most of the team really didn't even know that she had been named Miss San Jose.
With her entire team now behind her, Andrea won the Miss California U.S. Nation title and was featured at Super Chic Los Angeles Fashion Week.
Well, when she won, at first I was like, wait, like no way. It's just so amazing, and to see on social media and the pictures, it's just like crazy, like how she does all these things on top of like being a student athlete.
For any student athlete, finding the right balance between school, sports, and extracurriculars is always difficult. But Andrea's strong work ethic has allowed her to succeed at all three.
Sometimes it's really hard, sometimes I struggle a lot, but I love doing all three of them. And it's what motivates me, and it's like my path towards my future, and I want to achieve big things.
She just like doesn't really waste time. Like she's really productive, and like when she sets her mind into something, she just goes and does it.
Her determination, hard work, her focus, I think that really touches all segments of her life. She's an amazing student in the classroom. She's an amazing worker in the weight room. She's an amazing worker in the pool. You know, that determination is going to carry over into anything she does.
The similarities between competing in the pool and in pageants have given Andrea even more confidence to succeed.
I would say the emotions you feel inside are very similar. Like you have to learn how to control your breathing, both in swimming and modeling or pageantry. And I'm like happy I had the experience from swimming, because I'm looking at other girls and I feel like blessed that I'm also an athlete, because I know how to handle more stuff and I feel more disciplined as well.
Andrea has taken her talents to cities worldwide, modeling in fashion shows around the globe, including her hometown of Bucharest. While modeling has taken her on new adventures, her love for the water is as strong as ever.
Being in the pool feels like an escape from reality, and all the issues we have in our real world, being under the water is like a dream.